Sometimes I just need to take my own advice.
Give it to me like.
Welcome to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me on this one here today. I'm just going to get right into it. I goofed up. The U.S. Mint sent me proof, Morgan, and Peace silver dollars in 2024. Let's go behind me, do this unboxing, see if we keep them or send them back. All right, so right off the bat, I know what you must be thinking. Like, packaging like this did not come from the U.S. Mint, because that's what I was thinking when I saw these on my doorstep. I knew they were coming because of an email. Again, like I said, I should take my own advice. I goofed up. I actually did a video showing that I unsubscribed for the 2024s. I have a nice tower of the 2023s off to the right here. But I must have double-clicked the unsubscribe on the proof versions. So regardless, I can send them back if I don't want them. It's not the end of the world to me. It didn't drain my accounts or anything like that. All my credit card information is good. I already called the U.S. Mint. We're good there because you have to contact them within 7 days of arrival. Today is actually the 14th. These were released on the 12th at noon Eastern Standard Time. I had these on my doorstep yesterday, Friday the 13th. I used their next day air shipping. Basically, for things like this, YouTube content. If you're not first, you're last, right? So I don't know if there's any more videos out there on the 2024 proof versions of the Morgan and Peace dollar, but we're going to unbox these now. You're going to get a first-hand look at them. I don't even know if you have yours in hand yet. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe yours came good. Maybe I opened mine and mine just looked like trash. But you and me together, we're going to find out right now. So, not from a YouTube auction, not from some TeamU site, not from eBay. This is packaging actually from the U.S. Mint. So let's get this thing opened up. Oh, look at this. It's even got a little quick, handy dandy little rip there. Let me know in the comments section, has this been the packaging the U.S. Mint has been sending out lately? Because the stuff used to come in boxes, real nice boxes. Here's our box for the 2024 Peace dollar. It was the first one I opened up. Ooh, it's a blue, not a black. See, that's something tough to tell for even my eyes on the website, that this is a blue color, not a black color like the 2023. We'll compare the packaging as well in this video. And then look at this other one, though. No nice little rip top, so I've got to take the scissors to the top of this one. Let's see, maybe there's something on the bottom. Nope. All right, so we're going to take the scissors to the top of this one, slice it open. And see what we're working with here. All right. Keep this packaging together because this probably will be going back. And then here is another bluish looking colored box from the U.S. Mint rather than the black. So because I'm partial to the Morgan silver, well, I'm partial to the Peace dollar. I like the Peace dollar over the Morgan silver dollar. So let's start with the Morgan and then we will go to the Peace dollar. Let's compare the two from 2023 and 2024. Let's see if we can see much, if any, differences. First thing is just the color that I can see. Top of the box, 2023 proof San Francisco. That's the same thing on this. So it's the same sleeve, a little bit different color. As we slide it out, let's get this one out of the way so we don't hit it. United States Mint, nice little blue box. Then we get the COA. Does the COA tell us how many? I know we just talked about it, 300, 400,000. I'll put it in the, you'll see it flashing. But here's your standard COA from the U.S. Mint. Morgan 2024, San Francisco minted. Let's take a look at our brand new clamshell from the U.S. Mint. Let's see what we got inside. Okay, so right off the bat, I mean, you got to like this better than what we got last year. Let's just take a look at last year's again. Come back out. So this is the way they came last year. If you did not get them last year, we got this big mess of a thing to try and get out of here. The COA gets rammed down in there. But then this is all we got. We got this black little box. Okay. Now we're getting back into something for a collector can show off. Open, close. Oh, it's in there nice and tight. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. Beautiful. I just smudged the capsule, so that's not the end of the world. Beautiful looking proof coin right here. Very nice. Can we come in for the S mint mark down below? There it is. A beautiful looking coin, that's for sure. So not bad. Not bad from the US Mint. Let's clean up this right quick. There we have that. Let's bring in last year's version as well. So there we have the 2023 and 2024 proof Morgan silver dollar from the US Mint. So I know there was a lot of chatter out there about these clamshells, I'm very happy to see it. Again, I had no intention in buying these coins. As I said in the beginning, I should take my own advice. I believe I double-clicked. I think I double-clicked the unsubscribe button. I have no intention on keeping these either. I do believe I'm going to send them back to the US Mint. It's just not something that I was wanting for my collection. I didn't get the uncirculateds. I wanted the 2023 versions. I have the 2021 versions, and I just don't see myself having to continue this series like this. Although they do look nice sitting here next to everything else. We're going to bring the piece dollar down and just chill it in the background. Put this one up here, and this is what we're going to get into now. The 2024 piece dollar, San Francisco minted, obviously from the US Mint. I do like the blue box. I'm not going to lie about that. I do like that blue box. And we're trying to get this out. But everything is just, if you've ever owned anything from the US Mint and you're listening to this, everything is just really, really cheaply made stuff. It's like this blue is wrapped in really, really thin cardboard, right? So what happens is what you see right here. See this? This is starting to peel off. It's just really, really cheaply made for the price that we're paying. I know we're not paying for the packaging, but when you're talking about collectibles, you are. You're paying for the packaging along with that coin. These things cost me $115.95 right here. Right there. I pay $20.95 for the shipping and handling. The coin itself, the packaging, everything you see in front of you was $95. Shipping, $20.95 to get it to me quick, $115 and some change. And for a year later, the boxes to be falling apart. I have them in temperature-controlled safes, humidity-controlled, all that jazz, and the stuff still falls apart. It's very sad to see. Here's our COA for the piece dollar. Standard COAs from the US Mint. Signed by Ventress C. Gibson on the back. And let's get this clamshell opened up. I will say this. I mean, I do dig the clamshell. It's almost, I know it's not a rubbery material, but it's definitely not a leather. It's probably pleather from China, I'm assuming. Something. But it's got a good feel to it. Proof coins are so hard to pick up when you got light right there. Look at this thing. It's picking up the reflection of the peace dollar emblem here. We're going to get it out of the case. The clamshell. If I can. See, this is, I could see myself busting this clamshell trying to get this thing out of it. It's in there so tight. So that's a good thing. What I noticed with my coins is they stayed put during the shipping. Nothing was bubble wrapped inside that packaging. I wish they would do that a little better as well. And not even for me, just for anybody else out there watching my content, just so you know what's coming from the U.S. Mint. This is what I like about these. In God we trust. You look close underneath, you can see the mirror, the image reflecting off itself down below. Yeah, peace dollar is my my favorite. We've got some type of hair right there. Let's see what that is. Is it a crack? A scratch? Is that on the capsule? What is that? We are going to have to probably get this one out and investigate. I don't want to goof with them too much because, like I said, they are going back to the mint. But what is that going all the way from the nostril basically up to the back of the head? Let's come back out. We'll get this one out of the capsule. Let's flip it around. Got some steam on it. We'll wipe that off. And our S Mint mark. Peace dollar. A great looking eagle on this coin as well. Just a classic design. All right, let's stick around. Let's get this one out of the capsule and get up close and personal with that stuff on the front. So stick around. Just give me a quick second. So here we have it freed. Look at that beautiful coin. And look at it. So it's a scratch of sorts. You can see it right there. Basically from right above the eye, in God we trust, right up to the side of the nostril, all across the cheek, up through the hair, and stops where the hair stops. Now, if I wasn't zoomed in, I don't think you'd be able to see it. Let me get a look. Let me bring the coin back. It's very tough to see with the naked eye. Very, very tough to see with the naked eye. But yeah, not that cool at all. So I guess I am glad that they are going back. Well, let's get this back in the capsule and talk about it. So there was my version of the unboxing of the 2024 Morgan and Peace dollars from the U.S. Mint. Accidental unboxing, actually. I goofed up, and I know I did a video months ago about subscribing and unsubscribing to your subscriptions. Everything else was unsubscribed, from the uncirculateds to the reverse proofs coming out in 2024. I must have double-clicked accidentally the proof versions, and here they shipped them to me. So let me know what you thought about that unboxing, showcasing of the 2024 Morgan and Peace dollars from the U.S. Mint. The Peace dollar has that scratch going basically all the way across the face of it. Not that cool. I didn't pop the Morgan out of the capsule. I didn't want to risk breaking these capsules and the US Mint not returning these coins for me, which I guess I could say they were just busted, but I wouldn't do that. So I want to be safe with the coins, but I did take the peace dollar out. We got up close and personal with that. Those proof coins are tasty. They are delicious looking coins. I like the fact that they're doing them. It's just one of those things that, to me, it's a money grab at us collectors. I, I I don't see anything happening with them other than making you or I happy that you actually have it in your collection and something to hand down to the next generations. Somebody at some point in time will appreciate these more than I actually do right now at this point. So that's always a plus. The packaging from the US Mint, other than the clamshell, is trash. I just don't get it why the stuff is made so cheap. Is it coming from China? Is the question I need to know. Is our packaging from the US Mint coming from China rather than being made here? And if it's being made here and that's what I'm getting, that's not cool. That's not cool whatsoever. The clamshell's nice. It is a nice touch add on, what we need as a collector for coins like this. But the boxes and the sleeves is just trash. Now, you might say, well, I'm not buying that because we're going for the coins, not really the packaging. Well, I tell you what, a nice piece of packaging really makes you feel a little bit better, something you can display. Where are you going to display those at? You can't. There's nothing on the outside of that clamshell stating what it is. You have to physically open it up and say, oh, yeah, that is a peace dollar because now I see the coin. If they put that symbol on the outside of the clamshell, that would be really cool. You could just set them there. You know what they are. People walking by might know what they are, so on and so forth. It's just do better. Do better with your packaging. I've got some videos coming up and videos that I've done with some really great packaging, if that's what you're into. If you're not into the packaging, you just keep the coin. Maybe you send them in and get graded, throw the packaging away. I don't know what you do, but for me as the collector, I got to have some better packaging than that. The shipping material, what is going on with that? They used to come, and let me know this if you've bought anything from the US Mint this year. This is the first thing I've bought from the US Mint in 2024. What is going on? The things show up in a bubble wrap like I bought something off of Amazon. That's not cool. I paid $20.95 for shipping in a bubble wrapped baggie with no even bubble wrap around the coin inside the baggie, just the shipping label, the receipt. That's it. What is going on there? They're cutting costs and they're also raising prices. You got to do better. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all that stuff we just talked about. And if you are new to this channel, please, folks, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out that video on your way out, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.